Hi guys, it's Rick from Mozart Living Homestead. It is, Thursday, the 7th of January, I think. Anyway, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. It's been a real gloomy day today, pretty cold, and it's been light drizzle off and on. And we're supposed to get this for the next couple of days. Not any big rainstorms or anything like that, but just irritating, drizzling rain, which will make it cooler and colder. You can't get a lot done. But so basically, what I'm doing anyway, I'm showing you a picture of this last trailer that I went down and picked up when I took my wife back. But what I do on days like today, and it always depends on how bad it rains, I do a lot of cleaning and trying to get things organized and get things straightened out. You know, being by myself, I kind of open up too many cans at one time, and then sometimes I can't get them all closed back up, meaning getting projects started and then can't get them finished, you know, because I'm on my own. But, you know, I'm not complaining. I just got to learn sometimes, get some of them done before I open up new ones. But here's a picture of some of the chickens. They are out. Of course, all of them, we free range all of them. And we do feed because they don't get enough, especially during the winter. They do real good during the summer. But as you can see, you see right there, we kind of tested the plow, and they love to get over in there and dig to see how it was going to tear that ground up and what the ground looked like under it, because it hadn't been plowed up in who knows if it ever was actually. Yeah, that's where our garden's going to be. So the chickens love it over there, and there's some more of them headed across the drive. So, anyway, I'm trying to focus here, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, I've been back a few days and just haven't had a chance to do a video. Like I said, on days like today, it's kind of cold out here. I think it's like, I don't know, wind chill is probably about 32 degrees. It's probably about 40 degrees or so. But it's not too bad. I'm actually starting to get a little used to it. I'm not exactly used to it, but a little used to it. And one of the other things I like to do on days, and I think I mentioned it before, when it's raining, is to burn. I haven't burned any trash piles because I don't really have any piled up in order to do it. But I sat in the camper last 2 nights, kind of bored, and I watch TV, but I'm not a real big TV person, or either I'm on YouTube mostly. But I was going through old tax records and old papers, and my wife packed all this stuff up, and I've been going through it. And geez, I found paperwork and old tax papers from 15, 20 years ago that she still had, and that was still packed up. And so I've been going through it, and of course I've been just out here burning it, because it's no good to anyone anymore. I think IRS requires you to hold it for 7 years, and after that you can destroy it or get rid of it. And it's something I don't want floating around. People have no business knowing what my past financial whatever was, and plus it has social security numbers on some of that information, so of course you don't want that floating around. But the goats have been doing good. They actually did good while I was gone. The neighbor takes very good care of them, and they've been doing real good. On the front of this shed, I'm going to build a lean-to that comes out over, and I'm going to put probably 2 sidewalls on it, because the coldest part of the winter is pretty much here right now, and it's going to get worse, and I'm going to put some sides on it so they can actually be out of the shelter, but under it, and I can feed them their hay under it. I got a plastic barrel, the blue plastic barrel here, and I'm gonna cut it in half. I saw it on one of the other channels. I think it was Tina. Oh gosh, God, I'm sorry. My Homestead and Project or something like that. I'll try to remember it, and I'll probably put a link down below to her channel. You can actually go check out her channel. She's got a pretty cool channel. But anyway, she built a goat feeder, and I'm gonna build one like it, and it seems to work really good for her, and I think it'll work good for what I want it for. Because right now we throw the hay out on the ground. You know, of course, we don't do it when it's raining, but anything that's left on the ground pretty much gets wasted, or you know, it just gets soaked, and they don't really want it. But one of the other things, and we haven't got anything done on the cabin since I've been back. I haven't had time. Like I said, I let things get away from me here, as far as keeping things a little more organized, a little more straightened up. And I've been working on that the last few days, and then I'm gonna get back on the house. I did get the metal roofing ordered, so as soon as that comes in, I'll be back on that and get that metal roofing on there, and then we can get inside and then start getting all the work done. Like I said, I've already ordered the insulation, I've already got the wiring, I've already got the boxes, pretty much everything. I have the windows. Then I can put the house wrap on the side, and then we can get inside, or I can get inside and work, and I can actually work at night. And one of the things I'm going to do, actually I've already started it, and it's another project I started, but it's something I actually need. That barrel there is the beginning of a barrel stove that I'm building to go inside the house temporarily for now. So when I get up there and it's cold outside, or it starts to get dark, I can actually stay inside and work to 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night or whatever, and get a lot of work done on the inside when it's nasty and cold outside. But I've already cut the top out. That's the box that it came with. And I searched around on eBay and Amazon and a few other places, and they wanted $60, $65, $70 just for the lower part, and that's not including the shipping. Menards is a big box store like a Home Depot or Lowe's. It's not as nationally as the Lowe's and Home Depot, but it's a big box store. They had them on sale for $35. So I actually went and grabbed one of those things before. It was right before Christmas, actually, but I had been planning on doing this, and so now the only thing I have to do is go ahead and get the top fastened down and get the legs on it, and then I need to go into town and get some pipe, or either go back to Menards and get some pipe so I can hook that up in there, because it'll make it a lot easier working over there. With that barrel stove going, and as you can see, I have plenty of scrap wood, and I actually have a lot of firewood. What else? Oh, and I think I just mentioned, or did I mention? Anyway, just the last couple of 3 weeks, all the chickens have started laying. Wasn't expecting them to lay, especially the black ones, because they were the last ones that I bought. The board rocks, you know, I figured they wouldn't do too much because it's winter time, and I don't have a light in their coop for them or anything. But there's a big round bale of hay up there that I bought for the goats. We keep it up there and keep it under the house because it keeps it dry, which is better for the goats. And the goats, when they're out, they'll actually go up there and just eat right off of it. But on top of it, the chickens have made them a nest, and they lay a ton of eggs. Right now I'm getting, I think, between 2 and 3 dozen. In fact, there's a hen, looks like she's ready to jump up there now. But I'm getting 2 to 3 dozen eggs a day, and I'm sure they're laying out somewhere else in the woods, because they're free range, and they're just running all over the place laying eggs. In fact, we have found 2 or 3 different places that they're laying up in that trash pile. They've got a couple of spots up there they like to go lay. So we pretty much know where all their spots are, and I'm sure there are some that we don't. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I've got a few other things I gotta go get done. I've got probably about an hour and a half before it's totally dark, and I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and at least clean one of these chicken houses out, maybe two of them. You know, like I said, while the weather's nasty, it's perfect time for this, and get these things cleaned out. And so, all right, guys, try to get another one done tomorrow. If not, as soon as I can. You guys have a great day.